YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, back in here with one more video. All right, guys, why women pass up good guys for players. Someone sent this to me on my Instagram, link down in the description box down below. I am not familiar with this content creator. I have not watched this video. It's got over almost 1 million views though, so I'm like, must be good, okay? Without further ado.
One common thing I hear over and over is, why is it that women want bad boys? Why is it that women always say they want a good guy, but they will pass up the good guys, cheat on them, screw them over for the bad boy type? So I've heard that question so many times I had to film a video on it. I'm going to try to explain what I think, okay? This is just my opinion. When you take away all of our socialization skills since birth, we are just animals. Our animal instinct as female mammals is to mate with alpha males, to continue the species with the strongest male out there. The strongest seed has, the most chances of survival. That's just evolution's way of weeding out the weaker genetics from the gene pool. And the alpha males, the males will fight for the rights to mate, to spread their seed, to make copies of themselves. And only the strongest male, the alpha.
Some of them do. Some dudes will fight. There's a lot that don't want to fight. They don't want to be competitive. Makes it easier for me. Let's move on.
Alpha male will be able to mate with the females. And I believe some of that instinct is still left in women today. I mean, that's just what we were here to do. And so what women do is they claim to want a man that's going to listen to them and be there for them, and someone they can talk to, and someone that listens and actually understands them, but yet they turn around and they want to go have sex with the alpha male, or they seek attention from the alpha males. So that is one of the reasons women do that. But what men need to learn is good.
I'm a little bit confused. Okay. I think I get it. So what she's saying is that if you take away the social constructs, we're just men, women, and alphas and betas, I guess, when she's just talking about men. And then she's saying that women are hardwired to go for alphas, right? And alphas, generally, I guess the betas is what she's trying to say, just don't compete as much, or are not trying to get that top spot, or maybe the betas are trying to become the alphas or something like that. I think that's what she's trying to say. But then she said, which then confused me, is that women act like they want the dude with the feelings and this and that. But she didn't say why that women do that. And I think it's, the social constructs. It's a component of it. You socialized into thinking that you want a dude who has beta tendencies because it feels good. It feels good with the media that's pushed off, and especially from feminist movement and ish like that. It feels good to have someone who has much more feminine qualities, right? But from an actual what you're attracted to perspective, it's not true. It's just not true. Let's go on. I think she was about to switch gears.
Guys out there, because I've heard a lot of good guys, comment, I'm a good guy, I work hard, I'm a decent man, and I can't get a good woman or a really attractive woman that actually, wants to stay with me. I get screwed over. Why is that? Well, what you need to learn is you need to learn you need to make women think you don't need them. Women know that you need them for sex. You need to make them think you don't. You need to learn how to say no. When you put a period after no, it becomes a complete sentence. Don't say no, but, and try to explain yourself. No. Learn how to stand up for yourself, be more stern and dominant. Women respond to dominance. Women try to talk all that shit. Equality, gender equality, we're equal. We're not equal.
No.
Women seek out alphas that are dominant. Women will get a good guy that listens to them and does all those things that women claim to want, right? And then they'll turn around and cheat on that guy or leave and dump that guy for a man that's gonna ignore them for several days and contact them at 11 o'clock at night talking about, what's up? What are you doing? You wanna come over? They will leave a good guy for a man that will talk to them like, bitch, let me tap that ass. They will leave a good guy or cheat on a good guy for a guy that will, never hold doors for them, never take them out, never treat them like a lady, never listen to them, never commit to them, just use and abuse them, just contact them when they want sex, ignore them, take 3 hours to answer their text messages.
Let me pause here real quick. There's a couple of points I want to hit on. The first one being, here's what I've noticed from my own, relationships throughout my life is that the more that I caved to their demands, requirements, the things that they thought that they wanted, in order to validate where I placed them in my life, the more disrespectful that they were. And it blew my mind when I finally realized what was happening. It blew my mind. It was just like, oh God. So it's like you have to maintain, because it's confusing, right? When someone is telling you, let's go up, because if we go up, right, we're gonna make this work. But you should have went down the entire time. You should have went down the entire time. Right? And because you go down and you do what you wanted to do, you do what you have to do, they follow your programming. Okay? Then that makes them more attractive. There's another component in there as well. And it's thinking through the validation component. So what she was saying is that she's more apt to go for the guy that doesn't text back, that, texts back late and says, I'm about to just come over, and there's something there about, like when you were a kid, I guess it could happen when you're an adult as well. But like if someone has something and they tell you, no, you cannot have it, right? Let's say it was like Doritos or something like that, or some candy or something like that, right? Like you would want it more, right? Because first you feel like, well, I can't have something that you have something else of. You can't give that to me. Why? Because of my own entitlement of who I think that I am, my own ego. Why can't you give me what that is? And, your taste buds start to salivate even more. You want it more. There's something about the human psyche where we can't get something and it makes us want it more. So that's another component of what she was talking about as well. The third component that came up in my mind is when she was referring to the good guy is, to me, it's respect is what she's saying. When you're saying no with a period, but not with the but after it. To me, it's just the commanding of your masculinity and through garnering respect from people. And face it, like man or woman, if a man doesn't garner respect from man or women, they're both going to treat you like shit. That's a major component of human nature, right? What does respect mean? It means creating boundaries, right? It means that you value your time. It means that maybe you attain some status or something, maybe certain income levels, right? It means how your masculinity is defined within you. Okay? And what are kind of the key tenets within that? How you look, how you dress, how you take care of yourself, right? Your voice, how you project, your confidence, how you speak in social engagements, right? When you go into a social engagement, are you by the wall kind of shaking in a corner, or are you out in front kind of doing your thing? Okay? Your body language, your posture, right? Your tone of your voice, your cadence, right? Are you tripping and you're fumbling over your words in a shaky manner, right? Or are you confident and intentional with each word that comes out your mouth, with being sure of yourself, right? The tone. Imagine if I came on here and said, hey guys, mediocre tutorials and reviews, back at it one more time. None of y'all would respect me as a content creator. All right? None of y'all would respect me as a content creator. But all of those things go into your overall perception and helps you gain respect. Okay? Let's get back in there. She was just about to start cooking.
Females will text the male, hey, what are you doing? I miss you. And the alpha will take like 2 days to answer them. What's up? It's 11 o'clock. Can I come over? You know, that's what women do. And men that are good guys that are not like these alphas, you need to learn how to be more dominant and stand up for yourself and act like you don't need these women. And then the women will respond. When you don't text them a lot, take a long time to answer their texts, ignore them, act like you're too busy to hang out with them. Don't buy them no damn flowers. Don't give them nothing. When you're just, hooking up with them or talking to them or just early dating, don't do any of those things because you're going to get screwed over if you do. You got to be dominant. You got to let her know, I'm the man, you're the woman. And, if you're being submissive with women and letting them run over you and boss you around and you're trying to buy her things and treat her like a lady, she'll accept it, but she's going to cheat on you or she's going to dump you for the alpha. Women, it just drives me nuts. They'll sit around all day how they want this good guy. Men don't commit. They're scared of commitment. He doesn't listen to me. He doesn't talk to me. I want someone that will talk to me and listen to all my emotional drama and bullshit. Oh. But then they turn around and they want to go try to follow or flirt with the guy, the biggest alpha at the gym that has slept with every single woman that works out at that gym. Or they will, go after the alpha in the club that, done had one night stands with just about every club thought that hangs around in there. That's what they do. So that's really all I could say about it, folks. Women want dominant men that are going to treat them like shit and speak to them, like they're nothing. And that's the kind of men that they will continue to chase. They will chase those men. They will never get commitment from those men. There was a guy on here that watches my videos. He comments.
Let me talk about this as well, because like this in my mind, I still get confused about from time to time. Like, is it so much that they're going after alpha men and they know that the alpha men are going to cheat, they're going to, rob, steal, whatever it is that they're doing to the viscosity, right? Is it that they know that, or they're just not good at selecting and they're just going for who's the apple of their eye and are entertaining these second tier dudes in the meantime because they don't want to be alone, right? So it's like, how do you get it in early into their minds that like the top 10% of the dude is going to be less likely to be locked down into a relationship? It just is what it is. And are you willing to formally assess where you're at in the dating hierarchy, reassess the components of what you're looking for in order to find someone who you actually want to do like all of these other things? But then circling back to this idea that they want this squishy beta dude to share their feelings with, like it just boggles my mind that women can come up to these conclusions without really understanding what can actually make them attractive. Now, I also wanted to soften this blow a little bit as well. She's talking about women. It's not all, right? It's not all. Let's not be the all police over here. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a major component. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's move on.
Occasionally, and he said the most brilliant thing on one of my other videos. I'm going to try to quote what he said. He said, the problem is people need to stop dating outside of their league. Meaning, if you're a beta, you need to stop chasing the alphas. He said, alphas will screw betas, but alphas only marry alphas. And he was so right about that. People just keep on trying to date and settle down with people outside their league. And you're just going to get screwed over every single time. Those alpha males, they're not going to settle down with, beta women. Real insecure, submissive women that just constantly, what are you doing? I miss you. I can't stop thinking about you. Those kind of men like the chase. Once they conquer, they're ready to go chase again. That's instincts. That's inside them. So I guess
So I disagree with her right there. What she said is that alpha dudes will not be willing to settle down with, I guess, beta women is what she was saying. And I disagree with that. I think that an alpha dude just has to decide when he wants to settle down and to see if that woman fits his priorities. The thing is that alpha dude is going to decide when he wants to settle down, whenever he wants to decide, whenever he wants to settle down. I mean, that just is what it is. Well, meanwhile, the beta dude is just typically looking for someone else to help fulfill him in his life, but he's not focused in on his purpose. He's not focused in on his meaning in life or his why. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's arguments as well. This video is dated a little bit now, but there's arguments as well whether or not the alpha or the beta constructs are even a thing within human beings. I don't know. Put that question. I'm going to put that question up on y'all. Let's leave that down in the comment box down below. Is this alpha and this beta thing in human beings a real thing? Or is it just a framework or a construct that was created to bucket us in to these roles? All right? Let's debate it down below. Let's have a conversation about it. Anyway, I'll leave a link to the remainder of this video. It's about a minute and change left. Feel free to go look at this video as well as her whole channel in order to absorb more information. All right? That has been your video. That has been my commentary and reaction. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, I got a Patreon as well. Did y'all know I have a Patreon? Go up to the Patreon. Go see what's in store. Awesome benefits. Awesome benefits. Go up there. All right? Show me some respect. Until next time, you two. Peace!